Let me go.
We're not gonna make it to 21.
Alright. Got the last one, chat. And then I'm finna hit the hay. We got Juice WRLD song coming. And I know I've done plenty of Juice WRLD vids in the past, but like, maybe there might be more news that come out that we just never might know. So like, I don't know. I put it on the For You, so I like back. Let's see what they're talking about. So I do it. Hold on, let's still go ahead. Okay, talk. Let's hit right now. Vocal room. Juice WRLD saw it coming. Let's see.
We're not gonna make it to 21. You don't feel that way, do you?
So many questions as to how a seemingly healthy 21-year-old could die so unexpectedly.
Who wants to have another casualty?
Billboard Music Award goes to...
Juice wasn't trying to be that. Juice just became that.
Juice WRLD!
Just became the biggest thing in the world without trying, just making good music.
He's a platinum-selling artist, and his latest album, Death Race.
Y'all don't know how him Juice WRLD was, gang. Like, bro, he was him. Man, if I tell you, boy, Juice WRLD was him, bro. To this day, it still make me sad, bro. And I still catch myself playing music here and there, because it's like, how's he gone, gang? He's one of them dudes that should still be here, bro. Whoa. That don't never make sense.
Love debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts.
This nigga's over here sword battling Drake for numbers and shit, son. Like,
#1 record with Lucid Dreams and the #1 album. How does that feel?
It's a crazy feeling. Like, everything is still kind of surreal. Like, it ain't really hit me yet.
How old are you, if you don't mind my asking?
19.
Do you feel like it's just beginning?
calculated it up, and it was like over 20 pills a day he was doing.
After a while, that becomes your sober. Like, you could function, but you're not yourself. And you black out at random times, and you come back at random times. How did I get here?
So you're telling
he needed a better support system. Because I ain't gonna lie, I think he didn't really have too many good people around him. They were just around for his money. So, like, internally, he probably fucked along because it was more like, I still got to put on for the people around me. And that's what a lot of artists in the music industry, like, they don't really have people that are there for them. They got people that are there for them and their pockets. It's two different things, so that's gonna be crazy.
Bro, you have not gone to sleep since when, bro?
Yeah, last 4 days probably.
Yeah, man.
But I want you to describe that single and that track that we're playing right now.
When you get to a certain point of intoxication, you're unable to operate. Like, your motor skills become very out of pocket. Realistically, doing drugs, you'll die. Your resistance to get high, you overdose and you over it.
How do you feel about death?
And the fact he said that, gang, it's like, bro, he already knew. And he was so convinced like that, like, because now he's like, you don't know what to think. Like, did he want to go out like that? Were the songs, I be saying the songs were a warning that whole time. Like, he was warning people, like, yo, throughout this, all this good music, like, this is a cry out for help. But, like, nobody was catching on. Not even the people close to him. So it was like, it's just crazy to me still. I don't understand how you going. I don't.
How did you get into rapping? How did you start rapping?
Grade school, I did a lot of sports. I played basketball, I played baseball. I was just average good, you know. At music, I was over average at, and I gave it my all and it came easy. I always just excelled in music, so why not take it as far as it could go? My mom she used to be super strict when I was like a little kid on the music I could listen to, and I used to go over to my cousin's crib and bump Wayne, Gucci, Jeezy, you know what I'm saying, everything. And I'd come back home and be reciting the lyrics in my head and forget some of them, and then I'd just add my own lyrics in there to fill it. I was like 4 or 5 years old doing that. In 5th grade, I had this crush on this girl. She was like real life emo as fuck. And she said something about like a group of music she listened to, and I knew about them because of Tony Hawk. I went home and literally listened to like all their shit, and I ended up liking it. Black Sabbath, Foo Fighters, Fall Out Boy, Senses Fail, Megadeth, Def Leppard, The Devil Wears Prada. I've been playing piano ever since I've been like 4, and then guitar I picked up around like 7th or 8th grade.
I started like freestyling when I was real young. I think maybe about 2nd or 3rd grade.
I used to like.
I don't think no rapper can ever top Juice and freestyling. Yeah, cause maybe Yachty. I don't know. It's just when you saw Juice rap game, like, especially on that one radio talk show, like, you could tell, like, yeah, this is straight off the dome. You know what I'm saying? And he's actually saying stuff. So, like, I don't know. People, I think, to this day are still trying to replicate that, but, like, I don't think nobody can ever get to that point. Cause Buddy was just too tough.
Like freestyle with my neighbors. I used to say like wild ass shit to get people's attention and just try to come up with the most wildest punchlines and wordplay. Trying to be as clever as possible.
I used to do it all day. Freestyle. Like I used to just, rap all day. That's what I love to do.
I used to record music on my phone in the basement. I always was able to freestyle very well.
He goes in and does the entire song. He goes, all right, run it back again. Does a whole different song. Then he goes, all right, run it back one more time. Whole different song again. And then he goes, pick the best one.
Most of the songs I have out, I didn't actually write. Like I freestyled it. It was like improvised in the studio. I just sit down and listen to the beat, come up with ideas and patch them together into, a piece of art. That's the easiest way for me to just kind of just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? Just freestyling.
That kid was so talented, man. His freestyle he did on Westwood where he rapped for an hour, like what the fuck?
Yeah. He makes total sense the entire time and is actually really good. Like
for an hour, you're rapping. Like, bro, if Eminem is giving you props, you know you the GOAT. Because there was at one point nobody could touch Eminem. Then Juice WRLD came in. Like, I'm saying, real recognize real.
Intricate flow patterns. To me, he was the best freestyle I've ever seen.
What about your new song, Robbery?
Freestyle.
In that moment, my jaw
What? Talking about this? Hold on. Oh no. You talking about this was a freestyle off the dome? Nah, Juice was him, bro. Juice was him. Like, gang, look at all these songs, bro. I could sing all these songs from head, bro. Man, I missed it. Like music then and music now, gang, like, it's a huge downgrade, bro. Cause everybody used to be rapping about the same things. Like, I don't know, bro.
Drop. Like, I'm in a room with a guy who's gonna go down in history as one of the greatest artists of all time.
Originally Juice the Kid, right?
Yep.
How and why did it evolve from Juice the Kid into Juice WRLD?
My Twitter was always Juice WRLD, but that wasn't my name. It was Juice the Kid. And I looked at my Twitter and I was already like thinking about a different name to call myself, and I'm like, I just call myself Juice WRLD. It came from the Tupac movie. I had the haircut, like the Juice cut, like Tupac, the one that he had in the movie. And it came from Soulja Boy because he had a mixtape called Juice.
Why the spelling WRLD in all capitals?
That was like a social media handle.
I couldn't spell it because somebody already had their name. It ended up being WRLD. Took it as just for me like trying to take over the world.
And what's the relevance of 999?
999 represents taking whatever hell you're going through and turning it into something positive.
It's literally recording to me. It's like a drug. Like I can't get enough of it.
You always had issues with drugs even before you started to get famous and rich?
Yeah. All my life, I've had like ADD, so my mom has been putting me on Vyvanse and Adderall. I've been all the doctor's appointments.
What were you seeing that?
And I think, I'm not, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not, if I'm wrong, you know what I'm saying, but like, I think medicines that are, you know, like prescribed to help your emotions, they end up carrying into your adulthood and low-key start messing with you. Because, you know, being a kid and being an adult, those are two different bodies that are grown, because one is grown up, one is still developing. So once you fully develop, but you develop with pills and, like, you know, prescription drugs, it's like, I don't know. I may be thinking like, does that throw off like your mental or like your hormones or like the way you act? Like, what kind of factor does it play in if you're on medication for a certain amount of years and then you gotta live without it after? I don't know. I always wondered that, but especially in his cases, it was like, did that play a factor on why he was so addicted to pills? Like, that's what I was thinking.
Concerned you as a mom?
Impulsiveness, that self-control that he just didn't have.
And I don't really agree with that shit, bro. I was in 5th grade getting diagnosed with ADD. How the fuck can you tell a 5th grader they have ADD? I did not like the way that shit made me feel. I'm not on shit. For like 15 minutes, I'll be the most social person ever. I'll be cracking jokes, you know what I'm saying? Acting like a little ass kid, like I'm supposed to act. 15 minutes pass, and then all my personality will be gone. And I'll be like a zombie. That shit damn near ruined my childhood a little bit. The main one was Xanax. I used to fuck with Perks heavy too, but it was Xanax that was what did it. I think that was like my first streak of being different. Everybody was smoking weed. Like, bro, y'all taking Xans, y'all popping pills? The fuck is wrong with y'all? It was something that I was into early, low-key due to music. In 6th grade, 7th grade, I'm hearing songs about sipping lean. Those are like the real
And then you gotta think of influence. Yes, you can't blame Future for influencing, well, yeah, because like everybody's their own person, so it's like you can know to differentiate, like, you know, like I mess with Young Boy and what, goddamn, like even like just listen to NBA Young Boy. Sometimes he be talking about things that are not so good, but I have common sense in my head to know it's like I'm not gonna go and say what he's doing in his songs. Like, that's just common sense to know, like, you can differentiate good music from, you know, actually doing what you're hearing. You know what I'm saying? That's the growing up part. That's the, you can blur the lines between real life and what somebody's just saying out for a song.
Influential years, I feel like, especially for like a boy. And that shit had me wanting to sip lean at like 11, 12 years old, bro. Music is powerful, bro. Drugs are included in the culture now, unfortunately. Yeah. Popping pills is the new weed. Overdosing is the new high. And then one day I smoked some PCP and decided I was gonna become a rapper instead of a lawyer.
But it just happened so fast. It's like one day he was gone. You know, so I didn't have time to prepare.
Damn. It's, I wonder how a mom, like, how do you feel as a mom knowing that, like, your son was dealing with all this and, like, he just went out, like, not to say it in, like, a disrespectful way, it's more like internally, how would you feel? Because one could only imagine, like, how she feels, or even how she felt in that moment, in the months after that. Like, imagine how Ski Mask feel, gang. Like, bro, that bro is a soldier, because I ain't gonna lie. Losing your two best friends in the span of a year and a half, like, Yeah, he's still carrying on the day, man. That's strong ass dude.
You know, that he's not going to be here because he went from high school to Juice WRLD.
And the Billboard Music Award goes to Juice WRLD.
And his latest album, Death Race for Love, debuted at #1 on the Billboard charts earlier this year.
Goodbye and Good Riddance just came out like a year ago. Yeah. You already got 7 BBMA nominations.
Top 5 album of all time. I'm gonna say it.
It's your first album.
It's a crazy feeling. Like, everything is still kind of surreal. Like, it ain't really hit me yet, but it's just, you know, it's still a blessing, though. It feels like a blessing. I'm blessed to be here. I still see your shadows in my head. I wrote Lucid Dreams in like 20 minutes.
You wrote it in 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow.
When you made that record, did you think, like, this is it?
It was just another song. Like, obviously, I liked it enough to put it on the project, but I didn't think that was gonna be the smash.
The internet's on fire. You're all over these damn blogs on my...
Bro, I remember when the Lucid Dreams came out, gang. I had just came back from school, went in my room, got my laptop, just scrolling on YouTube, and I was like, who is this? That's what really put me on Juice. Like, I just see a head just sticking out from the ground. I'm like, yo, what is this? I ain't never seen nothing like it before. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, during that time I had a girlfriend. Oh, it even, I think I told this story time on the channel. I think it was how my ex, something story time, something field day. You can go back on my channel, look at it. I think it was like back in February. I told this story time. Like, I literally used Lucid Dreams to get my girl back. And it worked. It worked for like 2 weeks. But, you know what I'm saying? Juice WRLD really helped me out. That's why I got a more emotional connect. 'Cause it was like, bro helped me out a lot with like understanding love and my emotions, blah, blah, blah. I was like, damn. I was singing Lucid Dreams in my heart, man. Why is this man gone, bro? If he was still here, bro, I ain't gonna lie, he would have took over Drake. He would have, because he had hit after hit after hit for only 2 years, but he did so much in 2 years, let alone a year and a half. Dang. Imagine he was a decade into his career. Man, watch out, bro.
Twitter, what the hell you doing? What's the secret?
A lot of people hitting me up like, bro, you just went crazy. This is wild. You blowing up. Like, my phone has been like vibrating nonstop.
Now, what was the idea and the feeling of Lucid Dream? A
lucid dream is like you being aware that you're dreaming and controlling the environment around you. So I was having sleep paralysis, trying to lucid dream.
Do you feel under pressure to follow it up with a next song and keep that success level up?
I was to a point where I'm like, I'm finna make a biased ass statement. These girls are the same. They're right in my brain, love. Think I need a change before I.
This helped me get over the breakup. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, he had a song for every situation, gang. Every situation he had a song for it. And, bro, this was one artist that I actually did shed a tear again. I woke up on a Sunday and bro's gone. Like, I still remember that morning, bro. I had my cereal bowl like this, gang. I pressed the button. It happened to land on the news station. And I just see this man play face plaster on ABC News. Bro, I don't even know if I finished my cereal. It's been a while. It's about to be 7 years since that point, bro. That's crazy.
It was just really expressing my feelings at that moment. Like, I made that song in the moment, and I kept it and dropped it because it was how I was feeling. Like, it was like pure emotion. I had no idea that Lucid Dreams and All Girls Are the Same were gonna blow up. I just thought they were, you know, just songs to post.
His numbers was crazy as fuck even when he was alive. Battling Drake and The Weeknd and shit. Like, who? This nigga is over here sword battling Drake for numbers and shit, son. son. Like, for somebody like Juice, come on now, bro. That's crazy as fuck.
You got a #1 record with Lucid Dreams and a #1 album with d.i.f.f.e.r.e.n.t. For Love. How does that feel?
How old are you, if you don't mind my asking?
19.
19 years of age. Do you feel like it's just...
He was 19, taking over a 30-something. Gang. You cannot tell me Juice was not going to take over Drake, gang. He was going to be the king of this, bro. Imagine him and Kai Cenat, bro. Or any co-sign with streamer. Bro, imagine the Juice WRLD streamed. Really think about that, bro. Imagine the Juice was actually a streamer, gang. He'd probably be hotboxing the fuck out of his one, but still, like, that would even be a crazy sight to see, bro. Man.
Beginning?
Yeah, for sure.
Right now, a search for a killer in South Florida after an up-and-coming rapper is shot dead. 20-year-old XXXTentacion killed in an apparent robbery.
Remember that day too, bro. We leaving school, about to get on the bus, and everybody talking about, yo, you hear what happened, bro? They just shot X. X got shot. I'm like, who's that? No, I think I already knew about X, cause what's the song he dropped before Sad that blew him up? I think it was Moonlight. Yeah. I think Moonlight came out around like springtime. So that's when I found out about, bro. I'm like, okay. And then Look At Me, bro. When Look At Me came out, gang. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Juice and X, they are probably the two most influential artists of all time. If we really sit down and think about it, gang, influence, not even numbers, mainstream, whatever, we can look past that. Like, people, like, feeling what they saying and acting and doing all that, bro. I'm telling you, it was them two for sure. Cause Drake won't have you, he'll have you doing that. I don't think Eminem really has you doing that, but like Eminem will actually make you sit down and think. What? J. Cole will probably have you sit down and think. Gunna will probably have you working out, like, but actually tweaking and actually, like, feeling this shit and, like, feeling this in your heart, gang. The passion. Juice and X, they had passion, I ain't gonna lie.
This song is for Jose, this song is for Pete. It's for all the legends.
Explain to me what the EP What Too Soon is. Why was it important for you to drop that?
It was just my thoughts on just
Too Soon is.
Forever. You're true. So be careful what you manifest. It's my honest response. Thank you. Much love to you. Love you. If you need anything, ask me. I read good energy from you. Make sure that's the only energy you put around yourself. Much appreciated, but how can I surround myself with good energy when there's bad energy everywhere? It seems like, dang. I remember this, bro. Bro, it's really been 8 years. God dang. It's really been 8 years.
Why was it important for you to drop that?
It was just my thoughts on just events, my outtake on it, my outlook on it. I made that song the same night that he passed away. It's just the first thing that came out. I felt like it was very important to memorialize X and people because they are people that have changed music for everybody. He was one of the most talented people to ever walk this earth, in my opinion, Yeah, rest in peace to X, bro.
We're not gonna make it to 21. You don't feel that way, do you?
I feel like everybody dying young, not foreshadowing anything or wishing that upon myself.
I know.
So how do you not end up like X? How do you not end up like people?
You learn from people's mistakes. You learn from people's downfalls. You can save a lot of pain and struggle by learning from other people's shit. But sometimes you have.
That's the one thing these rappers, like, they both knew that they was. Bro, it's so weird, but it's like, how did they know? Y'all ever just sit down and think about that? Like, gang, they predicted this. Like, industry, I don't know. I really don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
To learn, you know, from your own mistakes.
I'm doing drugs. Peep died doing drugs. I'm famous. X basically got killed because he was famous.
It's a wake-up call, but to have a wake-up call is one thing, but to apply that to your life and change your life is another. But the people that was really doing that shit, it was before it was a fad. Like, it was before it was cool. So it's not as easy as saying it's not cool anymore and then hopping off of it, because at this point you're addicted. Your mind could be telling you fuck no, but your body is dependent. You know, they finna struggle or they don't see your worth type shit until it's too late. Motherfuckers gotta learn from the mistakes, like the fatal mistakes that people make, because I mean, who wants to have another casualty?
You're going through all this success, things are happening all around you. What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is failing everybody.
His career takes off, and then the addiction gets worse.
People like don't.
That pressure, bro. The pressure to perform, the pressure to keep getting the numbers rolled in, like knowing deep down, it's like, he needed better people around, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Realize like, yeah, he would do pills, but like it wasn't that many at first when we were first starting to hang out. But then like towards the end, it was a lot.
Before you started getting famous, though, you were probably limited on money and resources in terms of getting fucked up, and then all of a sudden you got too much money.
Thing, no?
And getting fucked up is cheap.
My life is like 100% faster and just flashy. You know what I'm saying? Like everything's in my face all the time, and I don't know. It's gonna take some adjusting, but I'm with it. Like this is what I want to do. So
once you start getting so much money, you can start doing so many things, and so many things start coming at you at one time. You feel me?
Just because you got money don't mean that shit don't solve nothing. Money is the answer to certain problems, but it is not the answer to those type of problems. 10, 11, 20?
Yeah, nigga rich.
No, I'm a junkie.
He just didn't have the people in place to just tell him to stop. He just didn't have that support system in place.
It's lonely at the top. All my friends, I don't got all my friends no more. Like, I could probably count my friends on one hand. That's why I gotta have like a support system around me to just keep me grounded, because this shit really drive you crazy.
It wasn't support. Bro, look at how many people are around him. Well, some of these might be producers, but like, generally speaking, like, look at how many people are around him to like actually say that they there, and then like look at what happened, bro. That's why I say, like, when it comes to this, like, you know, you become something, gang, and it's like people want to get around you now. You really gotta be really selective about who is in your circle, gang. Cause if your circle get closed in and then they squeeze the life out you, bro, like anything you ever worked for is done for. It's cooked. Like, you gotta figure out a way to, like, and sometimes you just don't know, because everybody will come in with true intent, but you don't know how true the intent is. It's like, I don't know, bro.
Juice WRLD in the building right now. Strash Chicago, welcome, hermano.
Yo, what's good? What's good?
So you were telling us, bro, you have not gone to sleep since when, bro?
Yeah, last 4 days probably.
Yeah, man.
But I want you to describe that single and that track that we're playing right now.
Like this here, gang, like, anytime I see this, I'm like, yo, is this what fame can do to you? Like no choice, like, it's like sometimes, like, is it even worth it? Cause it's like, bro, look, like, just look, bro. It's Gucci on the lap, but mentally, it's not there, gang. You can't take none of this stuff with you. It's like, you really gotta prioritize your mental health, bro. That's one thing Juice WRLD taught me. Amidst of it all, no matter how big you get, bro, never lose yourself in here again. Cause if you do, oh boy, man, That's the crazy kid.
That before his passing, he told you that he made the decision to get professional help.
He did. I think he was still doing pills, but he told me he was ready to get help.
Really just becoming a healthier person. That's obviously like an obstacle, but I'm getting there, so.
At what point do you get help?
If you get help yourself, that's some grown man shit. I feel like you can look in the mirror and call yourself a grown man and be proud. But that's hard. My relationship with drugs now, I try my best to stay away from them, you know. That's pretty much what I can say about it. I'm learning from my mistakes.
He couldn't just stop. If he just stopped, his withdrawals would have killed him.
I would tell myself to stay as far away from drugs as possible. I don't know if this is going to blog or not, but this is all you need in life.
Nah, don't ever. We calculated it up, and it was like over 20 pills a day he was doing.
20 Fried. After a while, that becomes your sober. Like, you could function, but you're not yourself. And you black out at random times, and you come back at random times. But how did I get here?
It was just too much. You know what I mean? Like, especially with the pills, and you know, it's just too much.
I don't get the whole lean thing. Like, how do you do lean knowing that it's like it can kill you right away?
It depends on your usage, bro. Like, some people could drink casually, sip casually all their lives and be perfectly okay. I feel like it's a gift and a curse. It opens doors for you to feel emotions that you probably wouldn't usually feel with a sober mindset. But at the same time, that shit can destroy you, utterly destroy you. When you get to a certain point of intoxication, you're unable to operate. Like, your motor skills become very out of pocket. Realistically, doing drugs, you'll die. Your resistance to get high, you overdose and you over it.
How do you feel about death?
He knew, bro. Like, it doesn't sit right with me that he knew, like, somebody's not explaining something, bro. That's the only thing I can think of. Somebody not explaining something, because it's like, how? It's just like, how, bro? Makes no sense, gang.
As you know, Juice WRLD's photographer and videographer or whatever, so this weekend we're going to Chicago to celebrate his birthday.
We were going back to Chicago for his birthday. He had a pint of lean and it was hidden in my room. When I got back to the house, that was gone. So while I was gone, I'm pretty sure he drank that whole pint. And then with combination with the pills that he took, we were late for the plane. We were like really late for the plane, like 6 hours. It was weird. That plane ride was weird. I actually had a bad feeling immediately. The pilot was acting weird. The stewardess lady was acting weird. And I just felt something off. Once we started getting closer to Chicago and we started getting service on our phones, our security guard texted the group chat, cops are here, and they have a dog. I sat down, we landed. I was basically just mentally preparing myself. I knew I had to go probably spend the night in jail or whatever. The cops kind of just grabbed us all and put us, just handcuffed us all together, arm to arm. And that's when all the chaos broke loose. Started having a seizure right there in the lobby, as they were searching the bags and stuff like that. He made this weird noise. It was something I've never heard. I was like, what the fuck is that? I didn't know, you know what I mean? Like a weird groaning noise or whatever. And then all of a sudden I look and he was just on the ground. We're all handcuffed together and everybody's still freaking out, looking away. And I couldn't look away.
Referring to the sudden and shocking death of rap star Juice WRLD. The 21-year-old, who is named Billboard's Best New Artist this year, suffered a medical emergency at Chicago's Midway Airport. Tribute streaming in this morning, and Eva Pilgrim is here.
Gotta prioritize your health. That's health is wealth, bro. Even me right now, I've been thinking about my body, the gym, all that stuff. Yo, with this whole streaming and content, even just being busy, gang, sometimes you might even forget to take care of yourself, but you can never let that happen. You can never let that happen, bro. You still gotta plan those appointments and make sure you even stay right to keep doing what you're doing, because if you're not healthy, you can't do what you want to do. So you gotta be healthy enough to do it.
Here with the latest. Good morning, Eva.
This morning, so many questions as to how a seemingly healthy 21-year-old could die so unexpectedly.
Late Chicago rapper Juice WRLD died as a result of oxycodone and codeine toxicity. That's according to the Cook County Medical Examiner's Office today. He suffered the medical emergency at Midway Airport as federal agents searched the luggage on board the private jet that he was on.
And in another cryptic tweet he shared just last week, Juice wrote, quote, "This life is yours. Do what the F you want to do."
1 week before, bro. Or am I tripping? Was this not 1 week before? Like, gang, like, what is... This don't make sense, bro. I don't know, cuz, like...
Great things and change the world. Don't let no one tell you shit. And you'll be bigger than Juice WRLD will ever be, and he's going down as a legend.
Amen.
You probably knew, like... say that, bro. Like, bro.
I hope everybody having a good day. I hope everybody accomplished something significant. Even if you didn't accomplish anything significant, don't be discouraged. Just aim to accomplish something significant tomorrow and the next day, and so on. If anybody's going through anything, I hope and I pray that you get through it, and just know that you do have the strength to get through whatever the fuck you're going through, no matter what it is.
One of the strangest days of my life, Juice was supposed to perform, but they turned it into a tribute show. And I went out there, I just pressed play, and I just saw like every single kid singing every word. I don't even think he knew how much he meant to all these kids. And he was really like a voice of that generation.
I'm like, wow, all these kids are really here just teed up because of me.
Crazy moment that I was like doing the tribute to him at Rolling Loud. It was just super crazy, man.
I feel like to be on this earth for such a short amount of time and be able to impact that many people, that's special.
He was like a real global superstar mogul for like the kids that were like misunderstood and the lost and the hopeless and stuff like that.
Why should people care about Juice WRLD? Why should people care?
I feel like they should care about me because I care about them.
His album that was released posthumously last month debuted #1. He's still speaking to these fans who are also struggling with anxiety and depression.
His
Damn. 4th in the world.
Album was streamed by Spotify 5.9 billion times, which made him the 4th most streamed artist in the world.
For the rest of my life, for the rest of your life, and for the rest of everyone's life who's watching this right now, every minute of every day, for the rest of all of our lives, someone in the world will be playing a Juice WRLD song. He's here forever, and he's not going anywhere.
You know, as a mom, you can't help it. You know, you can't help but wonder, you know, where his career would be, you know, where his life would be at this point.
I'm telling you, he would have been the biggest. Right now, he would have been the biggest. Because he was competing with Drake at a point in time where Drake wasn't really dropping as hot as he was before, bro. I'm telling you.
In my head, I would say, you know, he wouldn't be struggling anymore with drugs. You know, he would have conquered that and just living his best life. So, yeah, you know, I have that picture in my head.
Success is me waking up every day and for me to do, like, me being able to do whatever the fuck I want comfortably without having to worry about anything. If I want to wake up and donate $10 billion to a charity, I can without having to feel like, damn, that shit just hurt my pockets. You know what I'm saying? Be strong no matter what you're going through. If you need help, seek help. Whether if you're on a professional help, seek help and surround yourself with people that'll help you, that'll listen to you, that got your best interest. You're not alone. Going through anything that you're going through, you're not alone. Anything negative that's going on is always going to be something positive here.
You can do anything you put your mind to, period. As long as you work hard, give it your all, and don't listen to what anybody got to say. It's your world. You can do what you want.
Whatever you want to do in life, find something that you don't mind doing for the rest of your life. And even if it seems like it's impossible, it's very, very possible. So if you have a big goal, just chip away at it until you get to where you need to be. I think that's what life is about. Truly finding yourself, and then closing your eyes and dying in your sleep. Where am I at? I'm in paradise. I'm actually FaceTiming, not FaceTiming, I'm slow. I'm on Instagram Live from heaven. I made it, y'all. I'm up here, boy.
Oh, I might be tired, but we did all the videos, man. We got through it. We got through it. We miss Juice, bro. Rest in peace, gang.